Honorable M, and I'm just here to encourage you this evening. Hope you are tuning in and getting me well. Like as I usually say, that if it is your first time to join my live podcast, make sure that you subscribe on this YouTube channel. Make sure that you comment, make sure that you like, make sure that you share with your friends, at least just to encourage them. This evening or this morning, depending in the ecological zone you are tuning me from, you're tuning or getting me from, I want to assume or I want to imagine that you have been doing fine or you're doing fine wherever you are and you're getting me well. Today, I'm going to talk about something that is very serious. If you have been following me in my previous videos, I started by talking about a dreamer. You find time and watch that video, it is here on my YouTube channel. Then I talked yesterday about becoming a dreamer. All these topics that I'm talking about, the ones that I talked yesterday and the ones that I'm doing today, they are interconnected. It is a series of ideas, a series of constructive thoughts that is going to help somebody who's going to tune in and focus and understand that if you have a dream, if you want to become a dreamer, all these things, you aim at one thing. At the end of it all, my brother, my sister, you aim at what we call success. Having a dream is going to push your goal, and that goal is going to lead you into what we call success. Having a thought, that thought is going to lead you into some place, and that better place is now what we call success. Kindly just tell me where you're watching me from. I'll feel happy to hear or to read your comment. Where are you watching me from? Which city, which state, which nation you are watching me from? I'll be happy to read your comment down there. Okay, what is success? Success is the fruit of something that you have been working for. Success is now the fruit or something that you've been toiling for, let me say an outcome or a result of something that you have been waiting for, that you have been working for, that you have been struggling for, that you have been looking for. That's now what we call success. And a mind of a successful person or someone who succeeds, success does not come to everybody. Success does not come by luck. It's not luck for you to succeed. Or neither is not a must for you to succeed. Success comes to very few people who accept themselves and who move towards the goal of who move towards what they want. Those of you who have been following my videos when I was talking about becoming a dreamer, a person who wants to succeed, first you become a dreamer. You must have a vision first. Because minus a vision, you cannot drive somewhere. A vision is like fuel or fuel. And this fuel is the one that is going to propel you towards what we call success. That's a vision. At the end of this talk, you will have you will understand that someone who has a vision has got the qualities that I'm going to mention. I really don't know if I'm talking to someone who is willing to succeed. I really don't know if I'm talking to someone who is willing to tap in and find something that's going to help them so that they succeed. We are all in this life, you have to stay knowing that this life is a journey. And this journey, between the time you're born and the time you're going to die, in between here, there are a series of events that are going to take place. And this series of events, they are going to lead you either to succeed or to fail. It is just upon you right now to think or decide that in this journey, in this part of life, are you going to succeed or you're going to fail? Failure and success is in the mind of somebody. If you're getting me clearly, you can comment. If you're getting me clearly, you can tell me which state or city, nation, country you're watching me from. If you are new here, kindly make sure you subscribe. And those watching, kindly touch on that like button. You can support this video too by sending any gift. You can support this video too by being a member, sending a membership application, or you can promote it the way you can The button is up there. So as I've told you, my brothers, my sisters, success is in the mind. If you see someone succeeding in this life, they start, or success starts into their mind, from their minds. We have people who have already given up in this life. They're just saying that I'm just staying because I'm created to stay. I'm walking because I have legs. I'm talking because I have a mouth. I'm doing so and so because I have hands to do it. A successful person is somebody who sits down and analyzes the life they want to stay. It's a person who moves more and is really willing to do what we call risk, or to take a risk taking, so that you can see what you want to do, or what you are focusing to is coming true, or you're achieving what you are focusing on. Okay, these are the qualities of a successful person, or a person who wants to be successful in life. Number one, a person wants to be successful in life is focused. Are we together? What is focus? Focus is putting your attention on something despite what people say, what people do. You are focusing. You are just fixing your eyes on it. For example, if you want to go and buy a car, for example, I'm using that as an example. You do what it takes. You start by what you call planning the type of car you want to go and buy. That's number one. Thank you for that comment. Please, this music, this is just a talk. Number two, if you want to go and buy that car, you plan financially, you plan for the model of the car that you want to buy. Number three, you research about the consumption, the fuel consumption of that vehicle you want to buy. Number three, you plan for in case of the emergency, where are you going to get those spare parts or the replacing parts? That's the mind of a dreamer, or the mind of a successful person. Can you make sure that you comment? Make sure that you comment and share this. Kindly share this and like. Touch on the like button. If you're new here, touch on the subscribe button. So a successful person is focused. If you are successful and you have a goal of succeeding in this life, anything that comes that is not on the line that you want to move, or on the line of your success, you will not settle for it. A successful person cannot settle for anything less than what they have planned or they have been dreaming of. I really don't know what your dream is. I really don't know. Anyway, we've just started the year. We are almost finishing January. If you want to succeed in this year 2026, you must have a plan of 2026. Like for me, for example, I told myself that this is going to be the year of breakthrough. And for me to succeed, or for me to step into my breakthrough, I have to lay down structures that are going to guide me so that I can see breakthrough coming in my life. I must change the way I sleep. I must change the way I think. I must change the way I walk, the way I talk, the way I associate with the people. I must change everything to make sure that me being on the journey of succession or succeeding, I have to align myself with the people who think towards my journey of success. Are we together? If you're getting me, just comment on the comment section where you're watching me from. And if you are new here, make sure you subscribe on this channel. Touch on the like button, everybody kindly please, and make sure that you share this with your friends. So, succeed in what you're planning. Focus. You will say maybe you are saving money. You're working towards maybe building a home. You're working towards maybe, let me say, buying land. You're working towards settling down in your relationship or in your marriage. You're working towards something. If you do not have that focus, my brother, my sister, anything will come from nowhere and turn your mind so that you change from that thing that you want to achieve and do it. People who don't have a vision at one point just jump on anything that comes on their way. Most people are not successful in this life, my brother, my sister, whoever that is listening to me, listen to this very carefully. Most people are not successful in this life, not because they don't earn anything, not because they get little money, but they fail to focus. Minus focusing, even if you're getting, let's say, money in 6 digit or like getting a 6 digit salary or a 6 digit profit or a 6 digit investment outcome, minus focusing, that digit that you're going to get is going to be spoiled or wasted. Are you together? A successful person fixes his or her own mind. Even if you want, let's say, for example, you sat down and told yourself that this year I want to buy land. You have decided to put structures in place. You have found a place of, you have located or scouted a place where you want to get that land. Then you have fixed your mind that you're going to do this. Then from nowhere, somebody comes and says that they are in deep shit. They are in deep problems. They need your help. They need just you to lend a hand, or they need you to give them money so that they can go use for that thing. Then they'll bring back with profit. A focused person will say, no, I don't have. I'm not saying that successful people don't help. Successful people help and support others, but you do not support with what what is intended for you to do what is intended for you to achieve something. That's the mind of a successful person. Number two, a person who wants to succeed or a successful person does not compete. Are we together? If it is a must that you compete in this journey of being successful, then compete with yourself. Sit down and look at yourself, analyze the life situation that you're going through and the life that you've been. Compare how you were yesterday and how you are now. That's the mind of a successful person. You do not have to do something. You do not have to start a venture. How are you, Black? I'm fine, thank you. You do not have to compare your business venture with somebody else's business venture because they are doing fine. No, you sit down and analyze. Tell yourself that I want to do this thing. And if you decide to be doing something, know that there are the positives or the negatives, or the merits and demerits. Thank you very much for those commenting on that. I really don't know what I've done to warrant you insulting me, but it's okay. It's okay. And I'm black, and I thank God for that. It's God who made me to be black. If I wanted to be white, I could be like you, but I want to appreciate you for using this chance to insult me. It's okay. So any person who is focused in doing what they have to do, like I'm focusing to giving a talk, I'm focused to make sure that I change the mindset of somebody. Then I find someone like this one insulting me. I'm focused. Read full message. Thank you. Shame on you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So when I have focus of delivering this message, it doesn't matter you are coming on this live to insult me. It doesn't matter you're coming to learn. It doesn't matter you're coming to do what. What I'm interested or what I'm focused as a person is this. I have to deliver what I had planned. You see, I have a plan to deliver. So nothing is going to make me move or to stop sharing what I'm intended to share because I have a goal. And this goal is to change the mindset of somebody. Are you together? A focused person or a person who is on the journey of succeeding, they do not do what I said competition. If you are doing something better and I understand that I'm focused, I will have to congratulate you for what you're doing. And also learn from you. There is a difference between competition and learning. Learning from someone, you do not fight what they are doing. You do not do exactly what they are doing, but you sit down and ask them. Then my brother, my sister, I see you being successful in this field. What exactly have you done so that you become this successful? That is the mind of somebody who wants to be successful. A mind of a failure is You see someone maybe venturing into something, then you move on, you start doing it, minus knowing the effect of you starting that thing, minus knowing the positives, the negatives, the advantages, disadvantages, or merits or demerits. That's where you find like someone has taken let's say a loan from a bank. You have taken some good amount from the bank. You said that I want to invest this money so that it can change my life situation, so that I can multiply, and this money at the end of it all, it is the one that is going through this investment. The profit, I'm going to use this profit to pay for the loan. You find that most people have taken loans, they invest, and at the end of it all, they find that whatever they invested in goes down flat and they end up losing everything. These are the type of people that you find they are depressed, they are stressed. You find somebody walking on the road or driving and causing an accident. Why? Because they have got a lot of stress and depression pushing them so hard. Why? They never planned, they took the money and they implemented. If you want to be successful, there is this thing called SWOT analysis. I'll tell you later what SWOT analysis is. Successful people do not compete. They interact, they ask, they consult, they get involved in something. Failures, it's only failures who attack people or who insult people for doing what they feel that they're doing right. Those are failures. But if you're a successful person, you have to sit. And by the way, besides competing or besides involving yourself in competition, successful people sit down and learn. You want to be successful, you have to learn from those who are successful. You have to sit down. You have to study keenly. What did they do exactly so that they succeed? And in case they succeeded, there is no success that is going to come to you minus failure. There is no success that's going to come to you minus a setback. Failure as a successful person is going to teach you that you did something. Now you have to redo it, and not just doing it, but doing it right and better. That's the mind of a successful person. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Can you please make sure you comment and touch on the like button? Please do that. I'll appreciate. Tell me which city you're watching me from, which country or which state. I will appreciate and I'll feel happy reading your comment. Thank you very much. The mind of a successful person. Are you going to be a successful person? Number 3, a successful person takes what we call risk. If you fail to risk in this life, my brother, my sister, you cannot succeed. If you fear to lose anything that you're doing, minus fearing to lose, you are not going to succeed. Why am I saying that fearing losing is the bottom line of you not succeeding? Why are you gay? We'll look at the following now. Who told you that I'm gay? Go to hell. Okay. If you fear to lose, that is the root way or the cause of you failing to do what? To invest. Those who fail to invest, they fear what you call losing. But if you are decided in your heart, you have a positive mindset, you tell yourself that no matter what is going to happen, I'm going to do this thing. Those who fear to fail, they call themselves a meeting every time. I've invested millions in my venture. What am I supposed to be doing so that I get something from this? And in case I lose, what happens next? In case this venture I've invested in collapses, what am I going to do next? Successful people or people want to succeed always have what you call a next plan. In case plan A fails, you have to take plan B. That's why Ellen Man said that you do not have to carry all your eggs in one tray. You separate the opportunities, you separate. Maybe you want to venture in something very important. You always have to learn to have two ventures. That in case this one fails, this one's going to boost me. This one's going to take up. This one's going to be used as a backup. I've seen most friends of mine, when I follow them on social media, they say TikTok, they have YouTube, Facebook pages, they have YouTube, they have what we call a backup account. What's a backup account? In case the main account is hacked, in case the main account collapses, in case the main account fails to work, this backup account comes in and takes over. Now that's the mind of a successful person. You might have a backup plan. In case what you intend to do fails, what are you going to do? Are you going to start crying to people sitting there wondering what to do next? Being stressed and stressing other people? You started a venture as a single person. Then when you fail, you start blaming others. This leads me to my another point, that successful people don't blame others for their failure. We have people who have failed terribly in this life because of mismanaged or misappropriated planning. Now that they start doing something, then that thing fails. Then they start blaming others. A successful person will never blame anybody for their failure or for their pain. If it comes, sit down, console yourself, tell yourself that I'll make it. I know I failed, but I have to make it. I know it is painful, but I'll stand again. I know it's not working, but I believe it is going to work someday. That's the mind of a successful person. Shifting your blame to other people is not going to help you at any cost. Making other people to pay for what you are supposed to pay as an individual is not going to help. A successful person blames themselves for what they are going through, not the cause or others being the cause of what they are going through. People who blame others for their failure, they lead or they live a bitter life. You find, like, for example, somebody was just having a successful relationship, and they sat down and they said that they want to settle down together, build a home together, do many things together. Then from nowhere, that relationship ends. Or from nowhere, your partner gets another partner. As a successful person, you have to sit down and relax. Do not rush. You sit down. We were being told some other time that breathe in, breathe out. In, out. A successful person, when they encounter such like a situation, they don't panic. You find yourself, you collect yourself. You have to collect yourself. Accept yourself first, then you collect yourself. When you collect yourself, you tell yourself that, oh, me, I've gone through this. I've gone through this hard time. I have failed. Now, what can I do so that I become a better person? Then after asking yourself that, you will find a way to stand up. You will find a way to move, to grow again, to encourage yourself and stand up again and move. That's the mind of a successful person, not blaming others. You find someone say, was it not so and so I would not have taken this loan and invested? Was it not so and so I would not be struggling in this business? Was it so and so I would not be struggling in this marriage, struggling in this plan? No. You failed to plan it. That's why you're blaming others for your downfall. Are we together? Make sure you subscribe to this. Kindly, those watching, touch on the like button. Those watching, touch on the like button, kindly, please. If you're new here, you subscribe on this channel. A mind of a successful person. First, they start with a plan. Second, they do what we call scouting. Third, or number 3, they initiate. Fourth, or number 4, they put that thing they want to do in action. You don't just wake up now that you have money, then you run to the shop to buy a car, of which you don't know how you're going to maintain that car, you're going to fuel that car. The spare parts, where do I get the spare parts in case I have an issue? You plan, analyze, see everything, and set everything into motion the way you want it to move. That's the mind of a successful person. Are we together? I believe that I'm talking to people who are successful or who have a mind of succeeding. Success is not luck. Success is planned for, success is worked for, and success is earned. Success does not come to lazy people. Another point. It is driving me to another point. A successful person, or anybody who wants to be successful, is not a lazy person. We have those who are born in well-off families. Maybe you are born finding your father is rich, your mother is rich. You just inherit the richness. A layman said that good times create bad people, and hard times create good people. The mind of a successful person, you do not have to look at what your parents have or had for you. We have a successful person does not, I said that you do not have to blame others for your failure. Let's say you come from a humble background, a poor family background. There comes a time where you reach at the age of 30 years. You stop blaming those who never succeeded in your family. Then you start implementing or working on yourself. Because the moment you continue blaming the failures you continue blaming yourself for being poor, a family also is going to come from you. You're going to settle down, you're going to marry, get married. You're going to get children. What will these children say? Will they be blaming you too? You remember, look at this pattern. Your children are blaming you for being poor. You are blaming your father for being poor. Your father is blaming his father for being poor. His father, that is like a chain. Stop making chain blames. No. A successful person, thank you. A successful person does not blame the chain of how they have been suffering in their family life. When it comes to a certain point or a certain age, you have to open your mind, open your eyes, and tell yourself, now that I come from a poor family, what am I supposed to be doing so that I change this trend? A trend has to change in every family if there is anybody who is willing to do what? To be successful. And remember, in every family, there must be someone who is going to stand out from the rest and change that cycle of your family life. Yes, there must be somebody. You cannot perish all of you in your family. No, you can never be poor all of you in the family. Just like this hand, for example. When God made us, he had a reason not to make all our fingers to be equal. He made them to be, this one is short, this one is shorter, this one is long, short, this one is shortest. But at the end of it all, they will only function well when you have all of them. If you have this 4 minus this, it's not going to function well. The work of the hand is not going to be manifested. This one must be there, this one. So in other words, I'm trying to drive at the point. A successful person works close with others so that they can succeed. Thank you very much. A successful person learns to work with others. It's only a failure who fights other people. At any point, if you find yourself fighting someone for doing something in life, then you are a failure. Like, for example, I've been just talking like this. Then somebody came here I think he's a white person. Then he started insulting me. Hi, black. Why are you so black? If I could make myself better than this one, I could have created myself. I cannot take that for granted. Can you please make sure you subscribe on this channel and touch on the like button? Make sure you subscribe, touch on the like button, and if you, it will be good if you can share. Okay. A successful person always looks for ways to work with other people. Through what? Through what we call friendship, cooperating, and consulting. Is somebody getting me? If you're getting me, write down in comment section. If you're getting something, feel free to tell me which country you're watching me from. Kindly please. And any suggestion, or if you have a question, you write it down there. I'm going to read and answer it. Working through what we call cooperation, working through unity, you're going to be successful. I want you to take an example of, let's say, a family setup. A family where we have family members, maybe they're not earning a lot of money like other people. They get little money. Let's say one is earning 10,000, another one 20, another one 3, another one 2, another one 500 shillings. But this family, they are working together. They think together. They sit down and discuss what they want to do as a family. You find like that they come to a point and say that, thank you very much for watching me from Poland. You can support this live, please. You can support it by becoming a member. You can support this live by sending a gift. Options are just there so that to make me move on with this talk each and every day. Just a facilitation. I appreciate. Thank you very much. So you find like, for example, in this family setup, they will come up with a structure. Let's say that the person who is getting the least amount of money and the person who is getting highest amount of money, they sit down and they agree that they are going to put something in a family kitty, or they are going to be contributing something at a family level so that they help themselves. Maybe they invest and do something. I'm talking about unity. Unity. The people who want to succeed, they work in unity. If you find yourself that at any point you don't want to cooperate, you don't want to do anything with anybody, you only want to centralize yourself, you only want to think about yourself, you don't think about anybody else, know that in as much as you are successful, you will be down someday. You will be down someday. Why am I saying this? Because if you cooperate with others, you share ideas. For example, I do talks here, I do music, I do preaching, and I also do electrical work. For me to grow, for me to improve, I have to go and listen to other speakers. I have to go and listen or learn from other electricians. I have to listen to other people's songs if I want to grow or if I want to improve, because I want to succeed too. In as much as I'm talking to you about success, I'm also in the journey of working towards it so that I succeed. Are we together? So learn to create connection, learn to talk to other people, learn to consult, learn to ask so that you can change your skills. For example, you have a company, you are a managing director in that company. You being a managing director doesn't mean that you know everything. A successful person does what we call teamwork. You can sit down with your staff, at least be consulting. Ask them openly, because you are human and we all as human beings are prone to making mistakes. You sit down with your staff, ask them, what do you think we go on right? What do you think we mess? Where do you think we don't do it well? At least those people are going to share deepest things that you have never even heard. Don't be just saying that I'm the boss, I have to dictate everything, I have to direct up. At one point, also bosses mess. Are we together? Are we together? Somebody talk to me. Are we together? If you are a successful person and want to be successful, make sure that you learn to do what we call teamwork. Another serious thing that you have to understand or know about successful person, if you want to be successful, laziness is going to kill you. Run from being lazy. Just run away from being lazy and run away from the company that is lazy and people usually think of failing. Success is a journey, and this journey you have to walk with people who are willing to walk with you. You have to associate with people who are willing to associate with you. You have to dine with those willing to dine with you. That's the mark of a successful person. I just hope that this talk is going to help someone. And I hope that at the end of it all, success is going to locate us and our lives are going to change. We are all in the journey of success. And in this journey, we have ups and downs. In this journey of success, we have what we call people will just come to mock you for what you're doing. You're doing it for your own good. You're doing it for the best. But people will just come and push you down. If you are focused in that journey or in what you want to do so that you succeed, in as much as they apply any pressure on you, if you ever studied physics, there is this law of motion. Newton's second law of motion says that action force and reaction force are opposite and equal. The action force that they are going to give you and the reaction force that you're going to give them, let it be opposite and equal. In as much as they press you down, you press up so that you can go, so that you can move, so that you can reach your goal. Don't accept to act like inertia force. It pushes you, then it leaves you in motion. What happens when the force pushes you and leaves you in motion? You are going to fall down. A successful person applies that Newton law of motion, second motion. The pressure that the people with the negative energy are going to mount on you, you're going to mount the same pressure and overcome. Is somebody getting me? Are you getting me from the comment section? From the comment section, are you getting me? I wish to read your comment. Make sure you subscribe on this channel. Make sure you like, make sure you comment. Please, if you can share this podcast. It is for our own good. Lastly, successful people do not let go. Somebody said that winners never quit and quitters never win. If you ever put at one point the mind of you losing and quitting, you'll never be successful. You'll never be successful. If your mind is focused just on losing, you're not going to be successful. Hold on that thing no matter what. Hold on that thing no matter how hard it is. Hold on that thing no matter how painful it is. Hold on it and press on. If you want to be successful, you better die trying than die crying. Are you together? Better die trying than die crying. That's the mind of a successful person. I know that this job is tough. I know that this broadcast, at times you can be doing it, nobody wants to talk to you, nobody wants to like, nobody wants to comment, nobody wants to share. But I have to do it. I have to do it because I believe that this is my goal of making someone to know something in life at one point. Press on. Press on. Do it, man. You're going to do it. If others have done that thing that you feel that you want to try or you want to start doing it so that you succeed, you are also going to do it and you're going to succeed. Successful people don't let go. Successful people just push. They press it harder. When the going gets tough in that journey of success, Elijah said that the tougher gets going. Are you going to get to keep going, or you're going to say that, let me leave this thing. This thing is not even making sense. Like for me, for example, I'm doing this live podcast now. In case I come live, nobody's watching me. I said that I don't want to do this thing. This thing is boring. No, I have to do it. I have to press on. At one point, God will send someone who will be interested in this thing. Because I know I'm in the journey of success. I hope this thing or this topic finds you well and is going to build you. I cannot take it for granted for you choosing to watch my topics or my talks every time, choosing to listen to anything that I post on this YouTube channel. I believe that it's going to help somebody somewhere, some other time. Remember, I'm called Humble M or Michael from Kenya. I do music, I do talks, I do preaching, I do electrical works. Thank you very much for choosing to watch this podcast. Until we meet again next time, make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you comment, like, and share. And all is going to be fine. Guys, have a nice evening. And I believe that you're going to win. Thank you.